Wasup, galera, Chavas de volta e hoje mais um episódio de LA no ar. Tem que falar no ar, porque uma galera, eu acho que é assim que se fala. Uma galera ficou falando que eu falei errado, só que eu falei Noire, enfim. Banco do motorista. Ó, de terninho, maroto.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
I've heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
He's an intense one, isn't he, Mel?
He's intense.
The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
Do they all dress like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of L.A. is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out. And now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you, sir.
That's an order, Phelps.
Vamos.
Phelps is one of only two serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why are you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Burkowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have partners, right? Okay, can it, guys?
you.
Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside and out. I'm going to start you out with one case. You do okay, I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out. Come on, Phelps.
Então vamos.
Beat her up so bad.
Ah, eu tenho que andar
I
ainda.
found him. I returned the favor.
I didn't come to California to be a secretary.
Hello.
They really
Ah,
pushed you through quick, didn't they? 6 years on patrol before I got this desk. You were here in 5 minutes.
What do you want me to say? I didn't ask for any favors.
É.
Two peanuts are walking down the street. One was assaulted. Canary says
Broad
it's
has
safe.
socks in it,
Only
Brazil.
if I guarantee he walks.
You know
That's
this
the
place?
guy. I hear he's an honest
Sure.
cop.
Near the old
There's an
gasworks and
oxymoron
signal
for
depot
you.
in the warehouse district. I'll direct.
Sim. Entrou pelo carona porque se tu vai
So,
dirigir.
tell me a little about yourself, Phelps.
Are we friends now, Burkowski?
We have to work together. Don't be so touchy.
I grew up in San Francisco. My father was in shipping. Went to college at Stanford. Did 2 years ROTC before Reno CS at Camp Elliott. Shipped out in early '45 as a first lieutenant. Fought in the Okinawa campaign. I was wounded. Shipped back home. Did a year on the beat. Now I'm here.
So you won the Silver Star.
I don't want to talk about it.
Now let me get this straight. You single-handedly killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa.
No.
You were up there all night, draped in the flag, knife between your teeth, gun at the ready.
Finished?
The Emperor Hirohito himself leading the charge against you.
I did my part, Bukowski. What did you do?
I kept the streets of LA safe for the people.
Yeah. Now I get it. Unfit for service. Fuck you, Phelps. I earned a bravery citation during the Zuda riots. Sounds like you had it rough. I did my job. No one is saying you didn't.
Dois babacas.
I did 6 years as a patrolman. That's the third time you've told me.
Obrigado. Vamos à investigação. Depósito de cargas.
That you, Bukowski?
Obrigado por atrapalhar minha gravação. Esqueci de botar o Skype no silencioso. Porque eu sou muito burro.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stiff.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
This is
eu
your
tava
first
no
case,
motorista
Phelps.
agora?
It's okay to admit it if you're stumped.
Que viagem.
You don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure out. Thanks, Stefan. You're okay.
Tava brigando até agora. Olha só. Ah, meu filho. Vou falar com o carinho.
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the coroner?
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped the full Broderick, but no stiff as yet.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right, we'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
Não, não, não. Vou falar com ele primeiro.
I better get back to work, sir.
Deixa eu falar. Tá. Ah, espaço. Não é pra virar de costas pro cara não, meu. Maluco?
Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
Tá sereno.
You ever seen the car before?
Funny enough, I did. A couple of nights ago, it was over there in the parking lot. I know most of the cars are parked here regular, so it kind of stood out.
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I
Trabalha
work
aqui.
for the railway.
Seu burro.
I was on my way out to the switch and reckoned I'd take a shortcut.
Mesma cara. Sim, posição é essa. Me encarando.
Did you see anybody else in the yard? Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
Nope. I hadn't seen a soul all day till you boys turned up.
Thank you for your patience, Mr. Wilkie. If you don't mind waiting a little longer, I'm sure we'll have more questions once we've had a look around.
Abriu o porta-mala.
Seems irrelevant.
Por quê? Alguém preso não tem sangue na veia. Vou na caveira. Ver se alguém. Ele aponta pra parada. A live hog. Porco vivo. $3.
Mr. F. Morgan picked up a live pig yesterday?
How's the world looking?
Always the same food you
Caraca.
find. How about you?
Victim
Kind of mystery
looks to
Santa
have
waiting
lost
at
a
the
lot of
Parece
blood.
Silent Hill, o primeiro jogo.
Contaminated soil. My guess, big lump of
Shit.
O que você tá olhando aí, cara?
So what next?
Check the whole area, Detective. Assume everything's a potential lead.
Adrian Black, o gordo e a mulher.
Happier times, I guess.
Permissão de operador, putz.
"32 years old, married. Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here?"
Ah, Adrian é o cara? Ah, Adrian. Duh.
Stenzel glasses. Home repaired by the look of it.
Ah, tá quebrado ali.
How's life treating you?
Lá pro
After
legista.
this, I got 2 more jobs.
Doc? Detective Phelps. What have we got?
A lot of blood for a blunt force injury. Victim must be in a very bad way.
Any sign of the guy?
Not unless he's in the trunk of the car.
Não. Tá, era... Ah, cigarrinho.
Circumstantial.
Não, cara, cigarro. C... A... Cadê o B?
Another day, another dollar.
Não vou falar com ninguém, não. Lixeiro. Não vou usar a pincel. Parece que o cara veio pra cá, né? Não vou usar a discussão. Ah, tá lá. Subiu.
If we don't find you handsome, we'll at least find you handy.
The brand name might give us something to go on.
Acabou a musiquinha. Ah, não.
Mister, a man like you always loses a battle of wits. You're unarmed.
Aqui não toca música, aqui toca música. O carro tá sendo com som alto. Ah, vambora. Não. Sai. Nossa, claro que ele vai dirigir.
You can drive.
Vamos, cara. Com a casal.
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder to cry on stuff.
Ih, lagado, né?
Just a minute.
Vamos, mulher.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news, and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
Sim. Cara de dor.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh, no! My poor Adrian!
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you, ma'am?
Yes, it does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Just outside the kitchen window, at the side of the house.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you can about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
Sim, a mulher como suspeita, vocês vão deixar ela aí.
Let's check the place out. Come on.
Have a good look around. There's got to be something in here to go on.
Tá jogando pra lá.
This must be Adrian's.
Vamos ver se tá faltando óculos.
Stenzel. So the glasses are a match.
Beleza. Parece o Drew, né?
To my Adrian. This thing gets more and more interesting.
Outra mulher. Sai daí. Bilhete.
A used ticket to Seattle and a suitcase gone missing. Someone couldn't wait to get out of this house.
Ah, o armário tá vazio.
Kavanaugh's. So who brought this home?
Quem? Quarto de quem, Zé? Estranho, ele está dormindo em quarto separado, né? Mas justamente, cara, tem outro lugar.
Maybe Adrian was a patron. R&I should have an address.
Já vou ligar já.
Separate bedrooms, separate pictures. What gives here?
Não tão afim. Não rola mais um. Tchucu-tchucu. Propaganda. Anota. $82. Tá. Sai.
This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
Maybe it's time we took a look around outside.
Significa boas pistas aqui. Podemos ir por aqui. E galera, desculpa, tá meio lagado. Tá rodando alguma coisa na máquina aqui juntos. Porra, carreta.
No use leaving the thing half finished.
Ah, eu tenho que... Ó, só encaixa. Nossa, que puzzle.
So the pipe missing from Mr. Black's heater is the same one that killed him. Huh. Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home.
Assaltante, que assaltante? Como é que vai ser assaltante se deixou carteira, tudo, cara? Carro.
Optimistic, Cole.
Vamos pegar as plantas dela. Uma mangueira e uma truneira. Nossa, é uma referência aos Simpsons, tá? Nossa, o cara passeia lá. Cigarro era o mesmo? Tá. Sai. Esse cara maluco. Vai vir historinha. Não vou na história. Não, vamos ligar lá.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment. Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thanks.
Thanks.
I'm all right now, detectives.
Então tá. Vamos lá, ó.
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that? Adrian practically lives there after work.
Sentiu?
So Adrian spends a lot of time there?
Up until recently, he's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
Was your husband wearing his glasses when he left here yesterday?
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
Opa, desculpa. Como foi?
Go on.
I kept telling him to throw those old ones away. He tried to repair them with tape. They look terrible.
Então ele jogou. Perdeu um, mas ele tem mais um. Cadê esse outro? Ah, você tá querendo olhar as pernas dela ali, ó. Ah. Tá carinha de choro, hein?
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you? What an awful thing to say. I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
Is there anyone who can vouch for that?
Well, no.
sozinha.
I was here alone. I cooked Adrian's dinner and waited, but he never came home.
Tá com a outra, nega. Tá com a outra.
Tell us about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip to Seattle.
Ela sabe dela.
You and your husband are in separate bedrooms. What gives? Did you want him out of the way, Margaret?
No, I did not. My husband and I may have drifted apart, but it wasn't my choice.
We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
What makes you say that about Morgan, ma'am?
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. A very shady character. I've told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff. They're always out drinking together.
Companheira de bebida, tu quer cortar o cara? Tu tá maluca, mulher?
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was gonna meet Frank for a drink.
So nothing out of the usual then?
Well, he came home early from work. He never comes home early. And he went out early, too. He normally never leaves for the bar till about 7.
We'll keep you informed, Mrs. Black.
Please do, Detective.
Estranho. 5 veículos escondidos. Vamos marcar o bar. Corre. Não vou dirigir.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Preguiçoso.
Jesus, I'm glad to be out of there.
Mr. and Mrs. Black don't seem to have the happiest home life.
He's too scared to divorce her, and she's too much of a shrinking violet to throw him out. If this hadn't happened, they could have stayed miserable together forever.
You think she could have killed him?
She sure as hell doesn't seem the type, but stranger things have happened.
Verdade, cara. Coisas estranhas estão acontecendo. Meu vizinho tá cortando piso, cara. Ai. Ao boteco.
T.I.
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't.
Food wasn't
We
great.
were at school together.
You're nice.
How about you buy me a drink for old time's sake?
My eggs were running.
Looking for someone.
Could I get another spoon?
You know Frank Morgan?
Sure. Frank's a regular. He's a loner in the back.
Valeu.
I think he's a bit of a gangster, but he treats me nice.
Frank Morgan?
Who's asking?
Cole Phelps, LAPD. I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know him.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
We found Black's car abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that.
Gaguejou.
I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Now, please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps. You're lying, Morgan. You were there.
And you're talking out your ass, detective. How about you prove I was out at that rail yard?
Recibo suíno. Tá no teu nome.
You were there, Morgan. We found a receipt in the trunk of the car. It has your name on it. We can call the slaughter yard and nail you on it.
All right already. That fool Adrian's fallen for some dame in Seattle. He wanted me to make it look like he'd been attacked.
Where exactly is Black holed up?
No idea.
I think he took off for Seattle.
Não. Passagem tá ali.
Lies, lies, and more lies, Morgan. You know where he is.
What have you got that says I know where he is?
Passagem de trem.
Well, that's it for me, gentlemen. Over and out.
So Adrian isn't hurt? What's with all the blood?
I don't know. It was dark. He must have caught a nick on something. Yeah.
You're lying, Morgan. You killed Black and hid the body. Where is it?
Me? Hey, all I did was help the fool. You're gonna need a lot more than that to prove that I hurt him.
Caraca. E agora? Cano. Que cara de idiota.
I've had about enough of you two. How about you guys go find another table? Okay?
This doesn't add up, Morgan. Your excuses don't help. Let's see how you enjoy the LAPD taking an interest in your life.
You want my opinion? We tail Morgan. I say he's lying, and whatever hole he's got Adrian stashed in, he's got to go back there sometime.
Que merda. Tem uma só. Tem que perseguir o cara ainda.
Let's check the place out. Come on.
Day one of the big time, and you're already tailing drunks home from bars. You having fun yet? I told you it was non-stop glamour working traffic, didn't I?
I'm just trying to learn.
Oh, come on, Phelps. Save the creepy teacher's pet stuff for Leary. It won't work on me.
Apartamento 2.
Apartment 2.
All right. Let's pay our friend a visit. See if he's missed us yet.
1 a 4. Essa porta clara.
Who the hell is that? Will you relax? Jesus, Adrian, I told you, we're in the clear. I'll get it. Ah, shit.
It's over, Morgan. Mr. Black, LAPD, give yourself up now.
I knew it! Phelps, go after him. I'll try and head him off in the car. Remember, the gun is the last resort.
There's no point running, Adrian.
Não é mais fácil ter ido embora do que inventado isso.
Mr. Black, get back here right now.
Stop right
It's
there,
over, Adrian. Why not just come clean with her, Black? Why the melodrama?
I thought it would be easier.
No, it just got a whole lot harder. Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this.
You're gonna lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house. I hope she was worth it, Adrian.
Que burro. Galera, a gente fica aqui.